Alright, hey, hello everyone, Pods here. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on tree step in Honeyhive 1. The trick that everybody decides they want to learn immediately and they never, understand how it fully works. So, this is kind of the reason why I suggest you do not learn this trick immediately if you're just starting out, because surprisingly, this trick is actually really hard. Well, it's not really hard, but it's hard enough to the point where it's not really that worth the time save. Especially unless until you get around the 3-hour mark. So, what you want to climb up to around about this tree. And you want to be, try to be parallel to where this tree is. So, if you, try to, hold closer to, a left or up left angle, you can, and then you can backflip spin, margin spin up here with Luigi. With Mario, it's a bit more precise. I do not suggest doing this trick at all. With Mario, don't bother with it, you're wasting your time. Until you get, say, really good at the game, or, really comfortable. So, there's, there are two different things you need to, learn when you're going into the skip, known as slope boosting, or, well, slope climbing or slope boosting. Jumping. Actually, slope climbing or slope jumping. I'll go over, both of them really quickly here. Slope climbing, all you do is spin. Very self-explanatory. You're expected to know this because of Honeyhive 2 if you do go for this. And then there's slope jumping, which can be a bit more weird to explain. So what you do with when it comes to slope jumping, when you're jumping, you want to go into this animation right here, where you see Mario or Luigi is starting to fall like this. When Luigi is falling, you want to be holding the direction of where Luigi's facing. So, I'm going to be holding down, jump, spin, hold up, down, jump, spin, hold up. And then, yeah. If you try to jump without, if you're not doing this, you see Luigi's doing this animation and you're just not gonna get any height. This is when my control stick is neutral. You need to be holding down left. So, I'll go over this. That's a brief explanation of how it works. You can also ground pound. That works too. I haven't seen that trick in a while. So say what I do, go over here. You want to be somewhere around about this line right here. If you're a bit too far up, you'll get the jump will get cancelled. It's weird. And you want to be climbing up this tree. There are two different ways. I'll go for the more beginner friendly method, well, more intermediate friendly technically. Mainly because the beginner friendly method isn't really that beginner friendly. This method I suggest to learn if you're trying to understand this trick. Start doing this and then maybe get used to the other one. So what I do, you jump around the tree so that Luigi is specifically facing back, well, towards the back of this. So say, that is not a good angle. You want to be facing kind of like this, in this situation. You can either go on the left side or the right side, it doesn't matter. But you need to be facing towards this B right here. Then, what you do, you jump, hold back, and then you land around about here. Be sure to press A. And you will get onto this tree and like transition from tree to tree. This is actually the Mario setup that you do for this, called belly sliding, or called the belly slide setup. But like, this is infinitely harder as Mario, and coming from myself, a runner of Mario, well, who has only done Mario to get like sub 240, I still have problems with this. So some common things I see people do is not holding A when you're doing this. So say like you're getting onto here, you get the angle set up, just to show what happens if you don't hold A. You will, this is a good angle. You can still make it, but it's like actually a lot tighter. I'm kind of surprised I made it there without holding A, but especially with Mario, if you're not holding A, you will just 100% of the time not make it on there. It's kind of stupid, but it's true. But yeah, this is actually the thing I would suggest if you're trying to get a hang of it. Can I get up? Please, and thank you. And then I'll go over the other setup for those who are trying to get trying something else. The other setup, you basically have to land around about here. This is called butt slide. You want to land around about here, and then you can get like the momentum over here. This is not it, by the way. So say you get like 3 slides, you want to hold left, and then when you see that camera change, you want to go from left to down right. It's really weird to explain, especially because the very limited time you have to explain it, but I'll just show it in a bit more of a slow motion. Hold left, and then you see this camera change, you want to be going from left to down right and then jump. If you want to like home buffer it, well, just to like get a better hang of it, I suggest if you're on 3D, well, if you're doing I suggest if you're starting to learn it on Wii, I suggest using the home menu to buffer it. If you're on Switch, you kind of can't do that. Like the start button wouldn't do anything too much. But then as soon as you see the camera change, you want to be holding down right, and then you jump right at the end. That was a bit too late for me. You mainly get the concept just by doing this. So I'll do this again, but like, and that's how you do it. And then for both setups, you can just slide up here. And you don't need to jump on that toad. But yeah, that's basically the entirety of that skip, of how tree skip works. This says like 40 seconds, but in my opinion, I suggest this is just like the exact same situation as like, say, something like DSS and Odyssey. If anyone wants to learn this, feel free to, but you're going to be in a situation where like you'll be constantly resetting over this trick if you're not used to it. when you're like trying to get a hang of this level, well, I suggest doing the other setup. Go to the other planet, do the thing of the bee, and then take the long way around. It would be way easier for you, because it's essentially the same as casual movement. If you want to learn this, feel free. Knock yourself out, but it's way harder than people think it is, so just don't say I didn't warn you if you don't understand it, right? And you just die constantly. But yeah, thank you for watching the video. If anyone has any questions, ask the Discord, and yeah, see you all next time.